In this video, we're going to see how you can use LV Financials to help you figure out how large of a down payment you need to put down on a loan. To do this analysis, you'll need a premium account. Go up to the Tools drop-down in the top right and click on the Loan Planning dashboard. Click on the Loan Planning tab. Now here you can select a couple different options from the drop-down based on your goals. If your desire for your loan is to minimize your monthly payment, and you want to know how much of a down payment you would have to put to conserve or to meet a certain monthly payment threshold that you have in mind, then you would want to click on this first one for monthly payment. Otherwise, if you're more concerned with the total cost of the loan, or in other words, the interest that you will pay on the loan over its lifetime, then you'll want to click on this bottom one. Both options will help you figure out what the down payment should be, but it varies depending on your ultimate goal. So let's suppose that, as an example, you care more about your monthly payment. You might click on this if you're trying to make a budget, for example. So let's go with that. So now you have a couple inputs to enter. The first is the principal, which is the amount of the loan, and the second is the target monthly payment, and the third thing is the loan term length. Let's suppose that you're buying a house, and that house costs, say, $420,000. You can enter that as the principal here, and you can enter your target monthly payment here. So let's suppose that you're able to pay up to $2,000 a month on your mortgage. You can enter that here. For a mortgage, you'll probably want to leave the loan term length at 30 years. Now you can click Make Plan. Now when you scroll down to this graph, you can see the result here on the left, which shows the down payment. You can also see the interest rate on the x-axis. So depending on what interest rate you expect to get for your loan, you can see what down payments you would have to have in order to meet your fixed monthly payment of $2,000. So for example, suppose that you think you can get a 6% interest rate. You can hover over the graph at 6% to see what the required down payment would be. So for example, in this case, for a $420,000 loan with a 6.05% interest rate, you would have to have a down payment of $88,200 in order to keep your monthly payment fixed at $2,000 per month. One thing to note about this analysis is that the monthly payment that you enter up here as your target monthly payment is simply the amount that you want to have in raw terms for the loan. A typical mortgage monthly payment might include other things like escrow or perhaps a PMI or things like that. Those numbers are not included in this target monthly payment. So you would want to add that on top of this to see what your actual monthly payment would be. So that's it. That's how you can use LV Financials to determine how much of a down payment you would need for a loan.